Hiya guys, welcome back to Wentworth Life. So, I would like to start a chat about a certain topic that is a question that is on everyone's minds right now. But before we start, let me just warn you that this video is going to contain spoiler chat. If you're not up to date with anything, then please go back and watch all your Wentworth episodes before watching this video. But there will be spoilers for the upcoming episode, so be warned. Also, guys, please subscribe below as I like to update some Wentworth videos and I like to share the Wentworth love. So if you enjoy these videos, then show your love by subscribing. So, Wentworth. Is Ferguson stalking Vera? That is the question on everyone's minds right now. If you want my opinion, I think she is. I really, really do. I don't personally think that they would be doing all this hype if she was dead. It would be such a disappointment. I've always said that when she was buried alive, it was a little bit unsatisfying for me. I get why they did it, as Season 5 was all about revenge for B. I like the fact that there was a photo of B in that box with Ferguson. I get why they did it, but it was a little bit unsatisfying for me because I didn't see Ferguson dead. I think it's important to see a villain actually die. So I'm not going to believe that the freak is dead until I see her rotting corpse. And I believe in next week's episode, episode 9, officers go back and dig up that grave. So the answer is going to be revealed for us very soon. I mean, we've only waited all of last year and 9 episodes for this. I do have a theory. So bear with me. Do you remember Officer Murphy? She was the woman in last season. She got sacked because Vera set her up to make it look like that she let B get out into no man's land to attack Ferguson. So she ended up getting the sack. She has made an appearance in this season. I think it was episode 1 or episode 2. Jake goes to visit her to ask, why do you hate Vera? What did Vera do? You know, how come you took the blame type of thing? And she said that Vera was a cunt and that she set her up and she hates her and that she is now working in a shop earning not very much money. So that's Officer Murphy. I hope I've refreshed your memories. So I believe that Ferguson got out of the box. I think she went on the run for a little bit and sorted herself out. I then think that she contacted Officer Murphy for help, and now they are working together to extract revenge against Vera. Now, bear with me on this. Why would Officer Murphy help the freak? Well, one answer to that question would be money. Ferguson clearly has a lot of money, going by last season's, when she helped Jake out and paid him a fortune for killing someone for her. So she has a lot of money. So, and if Officer Murphy is now working in a place where she's not earning that much money, she would be happy to take the money. She also hates Vera. So not only will she be getting money off Ferguson, she will be helping to get back at Vera. So that's my theory. I mean, I don't think that they wouldn't bring Officer Murphy back for one little episode. I mean, what would be the reasons for that? There's definitely a reason. I think Officer Murphy is definitely going to make another appearance soon. And I think it's going to be tied into this stalking storyline along with Ferguson. But I do believe that Ferguson is alive and she is possibly using Murphy as a puppet because Ferguson is excellent at doing that. So, next episode is coming up on Tuesday, episode 9. I believe the episode title is called Shallow Grave. I've seen spoiler photos for the next episode. I'm sure a lot of you have. They've been circulating Facebook and Instagram over the last couple of days. It shows photos of Jake, Will, and Vera all at the site where Ferguson was buried alive, and it looks like that they are digging it up to see once and for all that she's either in there or she got out. Because also in the trailer for next week, it is revealed that Will has told Vera what him and Jake have done to Ferguson. And in one part of that trailer, Vera says to Will, "How do you know she didn't dig her way out?" So in the next episode, they're all going to go back to that site to find answers. And they all want answers. And they all want different types of answers. So we've got Jake. He is hoping she's in there. He is hoping that the freak is in the box and she's dead and she's rotting. Ferguson has far too much information on him, and she would ruin his life. He would go to prison. She could literally get him killed. That is how much dirt she has on Jake. So Jake is digging it up to prove a point that she's dead, to put his own peace of mind. Will, on the other hand, he up until now he's thought that he has killed Ferguson, but if at any time, because obviously now that Vera's being stalked and she thinks it's Ferguson, and she's now planted a seed in Will's mind saying, "How do you know she didn't dig her way out?" Will is probably secretly hoping she has dug her way out, because that would put his demons to bed. Don't get me wrong, it would open up a new kettle of fish and a whole of new problems for him, but the guilt of knowing that he buried somebody alive, even though she was that evil, those demons will be put to bed, and he can finally get back to normal. And with Vera, the answers that she wants is she's convinced Ferguson is stalking her. So she's hoping that she's not in the. She's probably hoping she's not in the box for the reason that she can confirm that it is Ferguson stalking her. But she also doesn't want Ferguson to be in the box, because if she is in there and she's dead, and Vera knows this information and has seen this information, what is she to do next? She'd be wondering who the hell is stalking her. Ferguson is dead. And two, she's going to be thinking, right, I'm going to have to report this to the police, because if I don't, I'm going to prison. But she's also quite friendly with Will. Like, she probably doesn't care about Jake, but she couldn't do that to Will. So they all want answers, different answers. Is it empty? Is she dead in there? Or is someone or something else in there? For example, if she did dig her way out, I mean, wouldn't it already be open when they go back? I mean, if she climbed her way out of there, she wouldn't put the dirt back in there, if you know what I mean. I mean, maybe she climbed out and then went back to the coffin and has left something in there, a note, or she filmed something on a USB stick. You know, she likes to do things like that. Or has she left a bomb in that box that will explode whoever opens it? Now, that is something that would be huge and a really big secret if it were true. I'm not saying that she has put a bomb in there, but it would be interesting, because, I mean, if she's got out of that box, what would be the point of it being empty? She's very calculating at being evil, so she would leave something in that box, either a note or a USB stick with a recording on it with a message to either Will or Jake or Vera or all of them, or it could be information to the police. Maybe she thinks the police will find that and she will give them all the evidence she needs to send Will to jail, or indeed she could be just totally evil and put a bomb in that box, and whoever finds that box and opens it, it will explode on them. Either way, I am friggin' excited. So, if it is the freak stalking Vera, then what next? What is going to happen next? If we get confirmation that it is Vera stalking Vera, whether she's doing it alone or if she is doing it with Officer Murphy, what is going to happen next? Ferguson is out for revenge, not just against Vera. Vera is just the start of it. She's going to want revenge on Will, and she's going to want revenge on Jake. She's probably going to want revenge on all the women in Wentworth for hanging her last season. And that is going to make an exciting final 4 episodes of this season. If it's not the freak stalking Vera, then who is it? Is it Officer Murphy working alone? Or could it be Channing? Because he left quite abruptly this season, even though at the end of season 5 he seemed to be at the start of a big storyline that I thought was going to be heavily involved in season 6. He knew about Jake's drug dealing. He wanted to cut to the action, and he was now acting governor. So I thought he was going to play a big part in season 6, but he's left. He got the sack because Ferguson and Frankie escaped, but I don't think that's the last we've seen of him. So could it be Channing that is stalking Vera? Very, very interesting, guys. I am excited. Are you excited? Do me a favour, guys. What are your theories on this? Comment in the box below and tell me, what are your thoughts? Is Ferguson stalking Vera? Is Ferguson dead or alive? Who do you think is stalking Vera? Thank you, guys. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe. Just press the button below, and we're going to be talking a lot more about this after Tuesday's episode, and you will not want to miss it. So make sure you subscribe, guys. Thank you.